Alright. We got Lurk D back at it again. We actually had them last weekend. Which was, I believe... let's see here, which one? Yeah, 2401, which was the woman with the beehive inside the body who sexually assaulted one of the researchers. So, Lurk D, you wrote Hostile Walrus Cyborg, research ongoing. So let's see what this is all about. Oh boy, this I see all. Now that I see red text, I'm just nervous because I'm at the 3-hour mark and just barely reaching the halfway point. Whew, okay. Save. Euclid. Special containment procedure SCP-2424 is to be kept in testing hangar 9 at research site 45 for further study. A yellow demarcation line is to be painted along the floor around SCP-2424 within a 40-meter radius, indicating the limits of SCP-2424's perception. This area is to be known as the interaction zone. Any personnel returning from the interaction zone are to be debriefed and physically screened for any anomalous effects. At least 2 armed security personnel are to be present at the north and south entrances at all times. The on-site explosive disposal unit EDU will handle all unused ordnance from SCP-2424 as detailed in the standard protocols for extrinsic hazardous materials. All testing will require level 3 supervision and be carried out by D-class personnel. No more than 1 D-class is allowed in the interaction zone during approved testing. Structural integrity inspection of the hangar are to be performed twice a month. All anomalous radio wave frequencies recorded from SCP-2424 are to be sent to Lab 7 for analysis. Description: SCP-2424 resembles a marine mammal possibly belonging to the Odobenidae family. The only known surviving species in this family is the walrus. Okay. Unlike other members of the Odobenidae family, SCP-2424 has a second pair of muscular flippers, light purple skin, various cybernetic implants of unknown function, and is considerably larger in both length and weight. 35 meters, oh, wow, that's a big walrus, and 26 tons respectively. Today's a big walrus. That's a heavy big walrus. SCP-2424 was captured 39 kilometers north of Ittoqqortoormiit, Greenland, near an Inuit settlement that appears to have been destroyed by fire. Are you AfroFluff and I'm AfroFluff? Looks like it. Welcome to Fluff. Welcome to Fluff, brother. I might be a little bit out of energy because I just spent like 2 hours reading SCP-2424. SCP-2422. So it's one of those streams. It's one of my reading streams that takes a bit longer, so I'm losing a little bit of steam. But we gotta still read 5 more. So yeah, here we are. Where was I? Yeah, Greenland. Near an Inuit settlement that appears to have been destroyed by fire. No local records of the settlement exist. SCP-2424 appears to have a 260mm cannon of unknown make and model that can extend and retract from its mouth. So this giant walrus just has a fucking cannon inside the mouth? Okay. This weapon has been observed to eject black spherical projectiles at extremely low velocities, sometimes firing up to 3 projectiles at once. SCP-2424 can also create seismic vibrations whenever it strikes the ground with sufficient force. Anyone standing within the interaction zone during this will suffer full body paralysis for a period of exactly 4 seconds. It is currently unknown how these vibrations cause this reaction in individuals. SCP-2424 will engage in hostile activity whenever someone is within the interaction zone, as it appears it's the range of SCP-2424's perception. During testing, D-class personnel have reported strange electronic background noises playing from an unknown source, as well as sounds of effects that respond in sync with their physical action, though this has not been confirmed or recorded. See Addendum 4 for further details. SCP-2424 will continue to react hostilely until one of the following criteria is met. The individual is killed. Well, great. Can't really, interact with him if I'm dead. The individual moves out of the interaction zone. No, that's fair. So there's no way to, like, approach this thing without it wanting to kill you. Good to know. Addendum 1. Researchers involved with SCP-2424 have found a strategic pattern during hostile interaction after reviewing test footage. SCP-2424 seem unable to deviate from this pattern, which makes allocations much more predictable for future tests. Below is a compiled set of instructions for review. Approach SCP-2424 from the front and stand at the periphery of its vision, 40 meters. Move one step to the right after 3 seconds to avoid projectiles. Move one step to the left after 3 seconds to avoid projectiles. Move one step back and crouch after 3 seconds to avoid projectiles. Move back to original position. Jump into the air as SCP-2424 lifts up to perform the secondary seismic attack as not to have contact with the ground. Hostile Walrus Cyborg. The way this is described is very much like how like a rhythm boss game, like dodge, left, right. Yeah, the walrus is just like an end boss of a video game, and you're trying to memorize its move patterns. Seismic attacks do not have a ton of the ground. Repeat steps 2 to 6. How many times? Like just endless. And then 2 D-class test subjects have discovered inadvertently that if one were to throw the projectiles back at SCP-2424, the explosion causes his entire body to flash bright red. So this is a video game boss. After this is performed 6 times, SCP-2424 will explode without leaving behind any traces of remains or effluents. Persons directly responsible for destroying SCP-2424 are then abducted. After which SCP-2424 will instantly reappear in the exact position as before the altercation began. It is a video game boss. Wow. Okay. Addendum 3. Recently it has come to the attention that SCP-2424 is in fact sapient and capable of vocal communication. There's only one interview on record between personnel and SCP-2424 as it now refuses to respond to communication attempts. See attached. Okay, let's see what we have here. Level 2 access acquired. Interview transcript 1. Date. Dr. Nemdev Patel via intercom, SCP-2424. Oh. Excuse me? What was that? Nothing. Just being bored waiting for this guy. Who? The hero guy. I mean, I could have sworn there was a 2-minute time limit. I'm not sure though. Can't really tell 1 minute from the next anyhow. Could you elaborate on that? You know what I'm talking about, Bruiser. I mean, he has to get through me before he gets to you. I'm speaking to Bruiser, aren't I? I'm not. Dr. Patel is instructed of audio by level 3 staff to proceed as said. I mean, yeah, you are. Well, you probably heard me rant before, but it's rough being me. How do you mean? I don't have any good attacks. Earlier, when the hero was all dressed in orange, he was dodging everything. I was dishing out like he was taunting me. Then he just quit. It was pathetic. I'm still pretty depressed about it. How come you don't try? Dr. Patel is very quickly instructed off not to encourage hostile behavior. I mean, it's not bad. Easy for you to say. You are way better. You can swim and dive, plus your long tusk can turn into a torpedo. Oh, and your high-pitched sonic blast. That's pretty impressive. You've killed the hero a lot more times than I ever have. Most times he kills me in the first few moments. I'm not sure I understand. I didn't figure you would. I'm the first, the easiest I'm supposed to be. I've been destroyed more times than I can remember, and each time it hurts. I'm not happy about my existence, but I've come to accept my demotion. I just hope you and the others appreciate the position I have to fill. Which others? You know, Ursa Mauler, Leopard Seal, Team 6, Bully Mammoth, pretty much everyone who serves in the Legion of Emperor Penguin. Yes, well, but to clarify this hero, he comes to me after he beats you, correct? Come on, Bruiser, how long have we been doing this? Of course you're next after me. Right, of course, silly me. There's a 10-second pause. Bruiser, what's my name? It's, wait, it's... Oh, god damn it, you're Moldy Eskimo, aren't you? I'm ready for you this time. Come at me, low pitch ground. Moldy Eskimo? Oh, I completely forgot about this one. I love how he's like, it was basically like talking, like, say my name. Huh? Say my name. I want to make sure something. I just want to make sure. Say my name. It's like, well, that's easy. It's shit, you're not him. You're not Bruiser. It's like, yeah. How do you figure that I didn't remember anything? Any like of the basic knowledge that you apparently have. Further tests involving SCP-2424 are to be suspended until further notice. Research involving additional entities related to SCP-2424 are ongoing as to determine the whereabouts of the previous missing tests subjects. Reports from local authorities describe an unknown individual that has been observed to frequent the acquisition site of SCP-2424. Reports also detail that the individual appears lost or confused and is heard calling the name Anaya multiple times. Yeah. Current orders are to detain the suspect on site and bring in for questioning. Senior field agents are to advise the teams that said suspect may have anomalous properties which could hinder capture. SPT designation and MTF acquisition requests are currently under review. And then we have a level 3 access required. This all scares me, dude. Oh boy. We do have more. The individual suspect associated with SCP-2424, as mentioned above, Addendum 3 was apprehended by Foundation agents on 8th 17th 2015 in eastern Greenland. As confirmed in sightings reports, said suspect is of Inuit descent, wears traditional Inuit clothing, and is estimated to be in his late teens. The only belongings the suspect had on this person were a handmade spear and tab booklet tied together with sinew. The contents of this booklet are still under investigation. The page scans can be found here. I don't know why I had a feeling that's gonna be like very like Nintendo Ice, Pretendo, sorry, but very like Ice Climbers. The following scan pages were confiscated from a suspect with possible involvement regarding SCP-2424. The contents of this page are still under investigation. So we have instruction, screen, control. That's Mr. Penguin. Introduction. You are Eskimo Mo. Eskimo Mo lives a very peaceful life in the frozen tundra with his mother and father. Anaya, the chief's daughter, has been his best friend since they were very young. One day, the evil Emperor Penguin kidnapped Anaya during a raid and burned down his village. The old village Ankakuk shaman has proclaimed that Mo is the only one able to find Anaya. And rescue her from the Arctic animal army controlled by Emperor Penguin. Though his love for Anaya and the power of his ancestor spirits, Mo begins his perilous task. Can Mo rescue Anaya and defeat Emperor Penguin? That's up to you. So that's what, that's the one we're fighting. That's SCP-2424. Really well done art, by the way. Controls, aim, back, forward, crouch, weapon, pause, attack, jump. Really cool. I wonder if somebody actually made a game about this. That would be kind of cool. Jump down and press. Ice can be very slick, even for enemies. Melee weapons, traditional tools used for many years. Simple is always best. Spear, the spear is your starting weapon. Is the weapon you are most familiar with since you made it yourself. Range, power, speed. Pana, the pana knife your father gave you for your birthday. Good for stabbing. Range, power, speed. So like range with the spear is 3, power 2, and speed 2, but the range with the pana is 1, power 3, and speed 5. And ulu, your mother ulu knife she uses in the kitchen. A spinning blade can be dangerous. Range 3, power 1, speed 4. Use the pana knife when enemies are close. Yep. Then we have ranged weapons. Tools for the modern hunter. These require ammo, so use it wisely. We have the hunting rifle. Your grandpa's hunting rifle is old but still fires straight. Range 5, power 2, speed 4. Sorry. Flare gun. A flare gun in case of emergency. Be careful not to light things on fire. Range 4, power 3, speed 3. Harpoon gun. A gift from the whalers. It's fun to pump up the air pressure. Range can... So I think it can be like... The range can... is between either 2 or 5. Power is between 2 or 5. And speed is 1. Flares can light dark places. Ammo and health. Bullets, flares, harpoons. Muktok. Someone left a tube of muktok. Fresh cut of the whale. Your favorite snack. Yum. Igunao. A whole slab of... of igunak. Someone buried it here to eat later. Extra life. Revives you after death, but doesn't let you keep your weapons. Extra lives are found in hidden areas. Enemies. Gunter. Gunter. Actually, it's Gunter. Which is a reference to Günther, like typical German, like that's a classic German name, not typical German name, but yeah. These batteries are always looking for someone to shoot at with their freeze rays. Icelet. Be careful, the tiniest vibration will cause them to fall. Crackle. These tiny swimmers are trained to crack open icebergs. Using power on bosses doesn't work. Notes. Up, down, B. Left, right, A. Up, E. Down, left, right, up, A, B. And then, yeah, that's some... Oh, there's a foundation symbol here. Interesting. Okay, that was fun. The suspect speaks in an Inuit dialect that closely resembles Tunu Misut. On Psi Foundation, interpreters and linguists are currently reviewing transcripts in order to translate the suspect's speech. Upon detainment, the suspect was agitated about having his possession confiscated and refused to eat or drink for 2 days. On the third day, the suspect was seen in his cell on camera performing a series of specific movements repeatedly, like the up, down, left, right. After several hours, the security cameras were suddenly blinded by a bright flash emanating from the suspect's cell. Afterwards, when clear video feed was re-established, the suspect was no longer in his detainment cell. No apparent signs of damage to the cell or cell door is visible. Suspect is still waiting an SCP designation pending the close of this investigation. In the meantime, suspect may be considered anomalous. Foundation agents are advised to detain the suspect with a body harness to prevent movement when detained. Sorry. Addendum 4. After further analysis, it is confirmed that SCP-2424 is indeed capable of protecting signals in the form of ultra-high frequencies, UHF. Only affected individuals in the interaction zone are able to perceive them as audio. Below is a sample recorded during testing, believed to be the background noise as described by D-Class personnel. Access digital audio archive. Okay, gotta stop the music. Here we go. Access granted, retrieving file 3 beta, uploading 100% complete. File name 2424 3 beta, size 4.57 megabytes. Content audio file with ID 3 version 2.4.0 contains MPG ADTS layer 3 version 1, 320 kbps, 44.1 kilohertz, and then GNT stereo stream, user permission stream only. Here we go. whoever made that, you have talent for not only actually able to like copy the style of a game from like NES style music, but also just this that slapped. Gotta say, that was pretty good. That was really good music. I'm probably gonna listen to that one more time after the stream is over. But I love that you just made your own NES game. Not only is this a fictional NES game, but also the boss of the game became real, and you have to fight it just like in the game. Love it. That was cool. I like the music. I like the concept. The art that you made for it. This very good. I would argue that maybe the walrus here looks a little bit too polished for what should be considered like NES type. Well, in this case, PAS type game, because like you can see like this works, like Eskimo Mo works, but that one that looks more like a Super NES or even like Sega. It's very Mega Man. It's very Mega Man, I would say, like, and I mean like down the line. But other than that, really fun, really cool idea. Love it.